Hello, I'm excited what this moment is about to offer us. I'm your brother Ohianile Jonathan. Ohianile Jonathan. Please, if you have not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe to the channel. Like the video and share it if you love this content. Yes, on this channel, we are on a traveling tour. This is a knowledge traveling tour. We are researching, understanding, and applying knowledge to our lives for our better future. Yes, this topic today is so interesting. You are going to love it. How do we start it? Yes, let's start it this way. There is a king who wanted to get the intelligence in his two sons. So he decided to give them a task. He wanted them to build a pyramid in 3 months. These sons are with their names Nathaniel and Seth. Yes, when the task was given to them by their father, immediately Nathaniel rushed to the field and started building his pyramid. Nathaniel was laying the blocks one after the other. He was using his physical mind, his physical strength, and he started earlier. However, the other son, Seth, went into his room, locked himself up, and started planning towards how best and fast he can go about this project. Yes, so Seth locked up himself in the room and decided to take plans. He was following strategies, how best to go about the project given to them. So he decided to build a massive machine that will help him to lift up the stones on each other one after the other. Fast forward, it has been 18 days when the assignment was given. For 18 days that the assignment was given to these two sons, Nathaniel has reached the middle of the pyramid. He was working very fast. So one morning he decided to make fun of Seth. He was telling himself that, so this brother is so lazy. We've been given an assignment and he has not started his yet. Maybe he didn't want to be the next king. Not knowing Seth was picking his own plans. So, this is what happened. Seth finished constructing a huge machine that will help him to lift up the stones one after the other. To bring the story to a conclusion and to cut it short for you, one morning, Nathaniel was working on his field, building and laying stones on each other with his own strength. Then he was hearing a sound. Nathaniel didn't know what was happening. Not knowing, his brother Seth brought some massive and huge machine onto his place of work. Seth started working almost 29 days after the assignment was given to them before he started working. So when he brought his machines, the machines was just lifting up the stones, putting it on each other, was putting it on each other. Before 2 months, Seth has finished his pyramid. He has constructed a very effective and a huge pyramid. Do you know what happened to Nathaniel? Because he was using his physical strength, he was using his normal energy, he couldn't lift up the stones to the highest part of the pyramid. So he started earlier but didn't finish early. Seth started late but finished early. What is the lesson from this story? This brings us to the topic of the moment: wisdom. Did you hear what I said? Wisdom. Wisdom the catalyst to wealth creation. One of the sons has been wise, that is Seth. He sat down and went through the plans and the best way to render the solution to the problem. So wisdom is the best thing that can happen to you. Wisdom is a principal thing. When you have it, your wealth creation becomes easy. Let's define wisdom. Wisdom is defined in the dictionaries as the process of applying knowledge and experiences to solve life's problem. Applying knowledge and experiences to solve life's problem. One great man, Reverend Henry Hubert, defines wisdom as the process of solving life problems following the principles from the scriptures. He says that when you solve life's problem by considering what the scripture says, it means you are being wise. Then another good man, Dr. Stanley Charles, defines wisdom as seeing things from the viewpoint of God and responding to them by the principles from the scriptures. Then Ohianile Jonathan, defines wisdom as the deliberate and intentional application of justified and verified knowledge to solve problems in life, considering all the values that we hold. This is hashtag Ohianile Jonathan. Yes, so this is wisdom. Wisdom is application of knowledge, as I said in the previous videos. For you to be wise, you first have to have knowledge, understand the knowledge before you apply it. Let me say this again. You cannot understand what you do not know, and you cannot apply what you do not understand. So you need knowledge to understand it and to apply it. Yes, brother, do you know that we are in an era full of knowledge? Sister, will you agree with me that we are in an era whereby whatever information you want, within a twinkle of an eye, you can get it? You moved from the agricultural era through the industrial era, and now we are in the information era. Yes, we are in an era whereby information is available. But wait a minute. Why is wisdom absent? Do you know wisdom is absent in this era? Despite the fact that knowledge is in abundance. Look at our countries. Are we developing? Look at how the youth is behaving now. Are we being wise? Look at the decision and actions of some leaders. Are we really putting knowledge into use? If you have not subscribed to this channel, please subscribe to the channel if you love this content. Like the page and share the video. Let people see this video so that the wisdom and the knowledge in it, everyone will have access to it. Maybe we are not developing. Yes, because I think in an era of information whereby knowledge is available, there should be less problems. But why is it that with this era, rather, there are more problems. We are facing more challenges. It's just because we are lacking wisdom. Yes, we are lacking wisdom. And until we fix this problem, it's not going to help us. This video is to strengthen you, is to encourage you, is to bring to your notice that wisdom is a principal thing. You see, the word principal is coined from the word principalities. And principalities are powers of higher authority. So, wisdom is a power of authority. When you are wise, you rule over the world. Let's talk about the types of wisdom. And first, I will talk of devilish wisdom. Devilish wisdom is satanic wisdom. It is occultic wisdom. Devilish wisdom is the type of wisdom or the type of solving a problem using demonic powers. You see, the astrologists, the fetish priests, the soothsayers, and the rest, they are using devilish wisdom. They are solving problems with spiritual powers. What makes you think that money rituals is that which will help you to be financially free? So, as I was saying, demonic wisdom is when people are solving their problems depending on satanic principles. Why do you think visiting the fetish priest, the magicians, and the rest will render a solution to your problem? But that is happening. That is also a type of wisdom. But do you know that for some time, this wisdom might give you a solution? But what comes next when you are using devilish wisdom? What comes next? Yes, the next wisdom I'll be talking about is worldly wisdom. This is the type of wisdom or the method of applying knowledge to solve problems whereby people consider worldly principles. This is what people call smartness. They will tell you that, hey, in this world, if you are not smart, you will not succeed. It is those that are smart that will be at the top. This is the type of wisdom where people think that cheating someone to solve their problems is okay. Please, it's not okay. Cheating someone will not bring any good solution to your problem. In worldly wisdom, people will tell you that, hey, this is your chance. So this work that you have gotten and you are doing, if you don't steal, or if you don't add zeros, if you don't subtract zeros, you are not going to make it. It's a lie. This type of wisdom will not send you anywhere. Because if you are operating in the worldly wisdom, if the world is complaining, you will also complain. If the world is suffering, you will also suffer. Please, if you have not subscribed to the channel, kindly do so. Please do that for me. I want you to be part of this movement. This is a movement that entails knowledge acquisition, understanding it and applying it to our lives to solve life's problem. Like the video and share it. Let's talk of the best and the efficient two types of wisdom. The third one I'll be talking about is intellectual wisdom. Intellectual wisdom. This is the process of applying knowledge to solve problems by considering academic understanding. This type of wisdom entails critical thinking, logical reasoning. Yes. This type of wisdom talks about education, formal or informal. Do you know that doctors are solving our problems with academic intelligence? Yes. The accountant is able to administrate the company because of academic intelligence. He has been taught budgeting. He has been taught finance. He has been taught investment. You get it? So, this is a type of wisdom that is very good, but it's not the best. It is very, very good. Let's talk of the last wisdom. The best among all is godly wisdom. Let me say it to you alone. Godly wisdom. This is the best type of knowledge. Godly wisdom is the best type to solve problems. You see, godly wisdom is the process of solving your problems by looking at what the scripture says. The solution to your problem, will it affect other human beings? Godly wisdom is when you think about the fear of God in your decision making. Whatever challenge that you are going through and you want to bring a solution to it, you have to ask yourself, what is God saying about what I want to do? What did the scripture say about that? Please, wisdom is very vital to our success. But which type of wisdom are you using? Is it demonic? Are you using worldly wisdom? Are you using intellectual wisdom? Or you are using the best one? Yes. Godly wisdom thinks of peace. It thinks of love. Godly wisdom is humble. Godly wisdom is when you think of unity when you are solving your problems. Do you care about the consequences when you are solving your problems? Yes. So wisdom is very important. You see, many things are happening in our world today. A policeman is standing by the road with a gun, taking bribes because he is using worldly wisdom. He's been told that, hey, a juma way there, 1 year is a 1 year that me paucho a antro and wow. You are there to work for the government. Check the safety of the passengers and the driver. It is worldly wisdom that will make an accountant add 0 and subtract 0 to make wealth for himself. Yes, you can do that to build your own house. But do you know the consequences? Do you know how your life is going to end? Let's use the wisdom of God. Let's practice the wisdom of God. Whenever you want to solve problems, consider the fear of the Lord. Consider the fear of the Lord. Yes. Consider the fear of the Lord. I don't want this video to be long, so let me move. Let's talk about how to be wise. How to be wise. One, for you to be a wise person, you should be someone who learns consistently. Learn, 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 and learn. You see, the more knowledge you've accumulated, or the more knowledge you have, the easy you solve problems. For you to be wise, you have to have knowledge. Because when you have knowledge and you understand it, that is when you can apply it. Yes, that is when you can apply it. So, I'm encouraging you, be an autodidact, as I said earlier. Be someone who is ready to learn on his own. Learn consistently. Then the second way to be wise is to meditate. For you to think through issues. For you to study an information. You see, be a wise person. Don't be the opposite. Don't be the opposite. When you have an information, study it and understand it. When you are doing that, you become wise. Yes. Then the third way to be a wise person is to fear the Lord. Do you know that in the great book, it has been written that the fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom? Yes, this point brings me to what is happening. Our problems are multiplying. Our challenges are growing because we are not fearing God. Morality is missing in our type of era we found ourselves. God is out of our equations. That is why there are many challenges and problems in the world. Are we really thinking of God in our decision making? Are we considering the consequences that await us if we want to do something? Please, my brother, my sister, my uncle, my auntie, my nephew, my niece, you that you are watching, please let the fear of the Lord be in us when we want to take decisions, because that will make you wise. That will make you wise. Then the last but not least I'll talk about when you want to be wise is for you to pray. Pray to God. Pray to the creator of the world to give you wisdom and knowledge and understanding. Something happened. There is one great king called Solomon. When you research, it has been found out that before he becomes a saint, some school of thought says that he was 12. Others says he was 15. Some has written that he was 20. Yes, and one school of thought also says that he was 30 years. But when you look at all the ages, you can see that he was still young. He was a young guy who became the king. What did he ask for? Wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. That is what he asked for. Until now, King Solomon's name is still reigning in this world. Let's move to the significance, the importance that comes to you when you are a wise person. I'm not going to waste time here. It leads to problem solving. When you are wise, it's easy for you to solve problems. When you are wise, you take informed decisions, and that makes it easy for you to solve problems. When you are wise, it leads you to give a generational success to your children. When you are wise, it leads to generational success. When you solve problems with the principles of God, your generation will always be in freedom. Then, wisdom gives you protection. It gives you long life. When you are wise, there is a spirit that tells you what to do, what not to do, where to go, where not to go. Be a wise person. Did you hear what I said? I said, be a wise person. Thank you. Yes, be a wise person. Then, last is promotion. When you are wise, wherever you are, you'll be promoted. You will be at the top. When you are wise, do you know that in every company, the highest positions are given to the masters in that field? The highest positions are given to those that are wise in every field. Be a wise person. We are not doing religion here. This is not a channel that is based on religion. No, we are not doing religion here. Just that I believe we all believe in God. That is why you should have a godly wisdom. That is why you should have a godly wisdom. Yes, and it's the type of topic that we are treating. Yes, so I just believe we all trust and yo. Yenyemi dan we be. Yenyemi ka keji no ne ohiani le Jonathan. Ke o subscribe o we lolo ipa mo pe mo subscribe ke han channel no. The channel no wakasi oni ni hine achonwo we nge school. Alo ni ne ahia ne mahane o wala ma pe gbigbi o meji ni ne wakasi o nge hiye me no. Mono yim to omiji wa manya kan miniji nili wangeni kasi nge nili nile jikan o ma wo no le ke wo pe mimi ni ne okasi o ma ke wo pe mimi keke eba pio nili nile jikan o ma wo heto ke ba ha onyagbahi odo nini demo o ma wo heto ke ba ha onyagbahi wange nile mi slot baba wange abonsan nili wange jeno mi nili wange suku nili loko wange mau enili nili oteno kenge ni chuone abonsan nili jikan ni aya gon woche yangu ni aya gon mami watayangu ni aya wo mumukome ne ehi ke ha menge jeno mi konge oni ipeja ole kan wo abonsan nili kenge ni chuone ni kome akafa tamaya aka eneke ne kolomeo e apio abonsam nili wange jeno mi nili ji mini nili le ji nili ne apio ni ne adenga jeno mke o melo ma pile ma hikamu ni kome kan hey chale ni chumi no nano le mo obeji no ne o esa no pay what ne hiamu keke onge campaign o jui konge pejan ohe makpata jenom nile ji koloni yenyemi obei no ne jenom nile ji koloni jenom nilio e apio no sisimi jumi konge no ko sisie lo kenge ohedra o kenge no ko pio ebe mo wa mana police ne das nge bloy ne nge bribe wo wa we ne eka suba ne ke machu ne pio mio e to maba se mo bige wo si o minima ba ngelo o mana no ko ne ya jua ne nyemi mane eyelesi jabele jo ebele jeno mi ni le ji koloni no se yemi no ne wo no ka afosi no amuonu ngesi no ka achuni konge pejan chapi ni pakpa no ngena chona wange school nili le school nili o hian saminya ko ya hio chami hio doctors o menange ni chwengele jo awo school nili la kenga wocha school nili akenge loli pe school nili ake pe phone no ngem hienge no, laptop no ngem hienge no, alo TV no ngem hienge no no. Suku nili le akepe, nili ono hiao. Itumunyu ke ko nili eten. Abonsan nili, jenom nili, ke suku nili. Nyagbe no ji mau mi nili, ke ji nili o ne pe nili o mekra. Mau mi nili o ya pio nili kunan. Ne osusu o no ne mau denge nane nonge ya, nane nonge la mahia. Chona. Ke onge la manaska, o ma biyo ke mini le mau de ke koska nami. No feno kununge la ma pio, sa no biyo ke o mini le mamio de ke ko jamano ilu. Opina. Kolo mau mi nilio e apio nile neo e susu o sumi he. E susu o kake pe mi. E susu o hesimba mi. Onanya. Kolo nile teno kenge ni chueni. Bible ke o nile ne beye bima do ye bima hemi nge panta. Wa nge jiomi, nge piomi. No le e pos nge efenyeku. No feno kono nge la o manya. No kono li, no nge la male kanka pio ke luo. O manye mana ko ya internet ono no e fos nge le do. Se mini balo ko ji nile enge wo hian. Moye bene wa ni wike zang ma yo me apeyan. Ange danwe basa, ange winwe basa, ange nichu, ange no feno ko pe basa. Nile e bowo. Moye wa nyadali, moye nane nange hian. Onge mami, o madeko obeku nomi, koloka manu mano yami no peo, o madeko wako hana peno, eja kake apeno, amadeke nune me la pe, amadeke nune me la pe, ye nyami ni leji kololu. O so wo se hewe. Ke o like o channel lolo, mo like, mo subscribe. Kone ogbe video ke fian. Ke o le ni o ye nyami. Ke o le ni o. O nyagba ehie. O na hetu ke ha o nyagba himla mla. Ke o le ni o o sion gbosi ni ke ha o bibi me. Ke o le ni nge jino no. O si ma kenge sugbanu. O ma pomo ni che o epie ke o nile. Le ke o le ni o. E fe ko no o ya awo mo to o nyadalo. Comment plein lenike ke kle no mo peno ko no kasioni mo peno ko ne pa no si enyo ni ji o mo peno ko ne hion si ne susu o no he no ne ngeno ya mo susu he loko hia nani eteni ji kan mo peno ko ne yo ma ugbe na ne fe ko no ya hia ko yo ma ugbe o ma peni lelo le nyagbe no ji kan mo sole ne ma oni ha mo nile eja ka he ne ji osuke ya wa hian nile ne wa ke paka wa hi onyemi ohian nile Jonathan jinone iwo nile basu ongo bemine ongemi hieno bo subscribe ke a channel ko ne o like ne o share nile le eyawo ka taligbi no ma hear video pan ike okesihim papa bye bye.